live? I think we're live. Hi, and welcome to another The Woodshop stream. I am Danny, he, him, and this is my woodshop. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Tuesday. Can't lean back, there's wood behind me. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Tuesday. Had to take last week off, just sort of been pretty busy. The week before that, when I was making Adam Savage's dog, I gave it to him that weekend. It went so good. So I just wanted to get that out on top. Felt incredible. So yeah, no stream last week, but we are here this week, and we are still, we are going to be making an articulated kobold. I've been playing with the idea for a while now of doing some sort of like a model, poseable figure, armature, if you will. Just have something, because like I really like what I do, but it'd be cool if I had moving pieces to it. So this is one of those just sort of experimental things. I got a little bit of a design worked up. I think should work out. I have all the pieces already kind of separated out and ready to go. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream this week, maybe 40 minutes, maybe an hour. So yeah, just heads up on that. And then we are also still running our our donations for One Up on Cancer charity. Looks like we've already crushed the original goal we had 2 weeks ago. Is now the goal has been raised, and that is in fundraiser and in preparation, because on October 14th at 7 p.m. on this channel, we're doing a joint stream with H&E Games for One Up on Cancer. We'll be playing some Nintendo Switch games online and have a prize raffle along with that. So check it out. One Up on Cancer is a grassroots 501c charity that helps pay medical bills for people who have cancer, because life's bad enough when you already get cancer, so why not? So it's good that people are there to step up and try to help those folks out. So it's for a very good charity. It's arbitrary heroes. We got prizes. It's going to be fun. You know it. I really show up and support our team and see how Arbitrary Heroes does on the Switch games. I'd feel ashamed if we lost. That's not true. The real winner is the donators and whoever wins the raffles. Alright. That's all I got. That's all my ranting. I have just about everything set up already. I just need to move the camera in position, and we'll be cutting in no time. So, thank you so much for joining me. Let me go ahead and get the last of the setup finished. Apologies for motion sickness, folks. Bueno. Cool. So yeah, this was kind of probably the last week I got before I will be most likely making holiday gifts from now on, because my shop always gets a little busy around Christmas, and I'm always making gifts for my friends and family. So we'll just start a little early this year, because I always get stressed and then get sick. A holiday tradition, really. So we'll see. Probably be some carvings. Probably be something else. I don't know. Cool. Well, that's about all the music I was gonna play on my end. So I will get the music playing on your end. Get myself muted, and we'll get to work. Like I said, this should be a pretty relatively easy one. So, cool beans, tight jeans. That's all I got to say about that. So, alright, sit back and enjoy.
Hello, David. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, glad you make it. I'm finally doing it. Finally making a little articulated figure. I know I told you that idea a while back, but figure gotta get one goofy one in before the holidays. So, yeah, it's going along pretty good. I'm glad I gotta use up some of this just absolute garbage wood. So, cool. We'll keep on rolling. Hi Shanus, thank you for joining me. Glad you're here too. It's awesome. Articulated, yeah. So here's kind of, I had a sample piece, but then I lost my sample piece. So this is a different example, but articulated. You got a couple bends, can have a couple joints in it. So hopefully, just be a little poseable figure. Yeah. It's a little bit more intricate and involved, but hopefully by the end of it, Ben and I would show the little kobold guy right there. So yeah, I think it'll work. I think it might work. I don't know. I had like one fail, one successful demo piece I tried before I started, so we're good. Well, let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Thanks y'all for joining me. Hello, Finn and Poe. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I think that might be all the cutting out I'm doing. I've been throwing all the pieces in a pile. So I actually think I'm going to move the camera over to the workbench while we finish this up. I'm just going to do a very quick sanding on everything. Shouldn't be too long, but we will. Yeah, it's already been a pretty short, not episode, session so far. So yeah, we'll just do a quick little sanding and keep going and see if we can't get a little get a little dude out of here by the end of it. God, this is, oops, I missed that spot. So yeah, give me just a minute and we'll get everything moved around. So anyone in the chat playing Baldur's Gate right now? I just found the Kobolds. So I love those little guys. So apologies, we're gonna move the camera here for a second. Cool. So here's kind of the little behind the scenes of planning it out. I ended up just layering it all out and coming up. I did a sketch to for what I think should work, but I've been since just yeah, I don't know, figuring out as we go. So besides a couple pieces in the tail, almost everything, and the hand, almost everything should be able to act independently, get moved independently. I don't know how well it's actually going to go once we start moving the pieces and put them together, but I'm hoping to get some degree of movement. Like I said, I'm just gonna get the joints and the pins in here tonight, and we should have a little moving guy here. I don't know if y'all remember, but a year or two ago, for our Extra Life campaign with Arbitrary Heroes, we did one of the 24-hour streams. I think it's 2 years ago, and I ran a Kobold quest where I had a whole party of kobolds have to defend a giant attacking the island and use whatever traps and setups they can do. And it was the closest to a TPK I've ever gotten. Just Craig survived, and that was barely, but it's pretty good. Spoilers, you can find it on the Arbitrary Heroes channel somewhere, but
one kobold blew up all the other kobolds. That's how you want them to go. All right, so you see the kind of pieces. We got top layer, middle layer, bottom layer. It looks, I'll admit it looks a little janky. Everything's a little bit rough with this design, but I was working fast as sort of a proof of concept, because if I tried to make this one perfect, I would have lost my goddamn mind. So, oops, I missed one piece. Cool. So yeah, that's all the pieces cut out. I'm just gonna do a little round of sanding and sand the backside of all these guys, and then just tack them together real quick and call it a night.
Now this is the part where I am less sure of myself. So this is parts coming in. I had a little bit of luck earlier with just kind of holding the pieces together and just drilling straight through them both at the same time, and it seems to work. Eventually I'll invest in a little drill press if this pans out, but not tonight. All right, so we're just kind of working real fast and loose here. I think it's all the holes. Yeah, let's start putting them together. So there's some pieces that are going to get glued together from the side, but we should be able to get at least most of it sort of assembled. Playing around a little bit with the layering in that one. You're gonna have a piece sandwiched together to hopefully make the, it was pretty good in tandem. Yeah. Didn't really worry too much with that, making them look good or too, I never really stressed proportions, but I definitely didn't this time. Like I said, we are just working fast and loose. I never know what to talk about in these kind of parts. Or you're running into an issue with hitting that nail, so if there's a way to sink that deeper, it'd be great. But I think no. Yes. Yeah, this one's weird. Yeah, okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna glue that piece together. That's not very secure. Sorry. Talking to myself for deciphering the work that I did last night. Like I didn't really double check the design today. Didn't have time, but definitely thought I worked it out last night. So I could, in theory, add a second piece just like this on top of that to sandwich that together. Because I'm already got garbage mobility on this arm. Oh yeah, same thing with the tail. A lot of these are going to be held together via pins. How did I... So you get the kind of idea. I will be gluing that in place there, as well as gluing an extra piece there to get the little tail, which should have some degree of give and move. So, sorry, I was hoping that would be more satisfying to build in front of you, but the top half came out pretty cool. Yeah, it's going to be glued together at that hip part. I just kind of build a bigger joint to accommodate that. But look at that, as promised, we got a little guy. So yeah, look at that. Cool. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be. That's it for me. I made a little guy. So yeah, thank you so much for checking out, hanging out. Oh, real quick. It's gonna have a spear too. It's just a little guy with a little spear. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me and checking out what I do and hanging out while I make a little guy. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you. Like I said, next week I'll probably start working on Christmas gifts or something. But who knows? Maybe we'll see the Kobold again. I at least want to get it progressed to show it off next time. Yeah, if you're interested in more stuff that I do, you can check me out on as Cincy Viking on Instagram and Twitter, or Creek Dog Woodworks on Instagram and Etsy. Yeah, we are still doing a charity event where we partnered up with H&E Games. Sorry if that's wrong. Where what you got to remember is October 14th, 7 p.m. We're gonna have a showdown with us and another channel, playing some Switch games, raising some money, giving away some prizes. So check that out. That's really all I got. Thank you again for checking it out. No, I haven't watched the new Castlevania show yet. I watched the first, I think, 3 or 4 seasons of the first series, and it is so freaking good. But it is tough for me to sit down and watch anything, unless it's reruns of Bob's Burgers, which I watch all the time. So, yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about the Castlevania series. So, all right, y'all. Thank you one more time for checking out what I do, and I'll be back here next Tuesday making something. I'm gonna try to go strong for the rest of the year. So, yeah. Thank you all. I'll saw you later, folks. Bye. Where's the